Good morning, everybody. Uh, Today is my fifth video in my series of 30 and 30. And I just watched Susha's video on her feelings about Christmas. And it got me to thinking. I was trying to figure out what to do today. I didn't know exactly how to, what little thing I could come up with a video. And I decided today I'm just going to do what she did and I'm just going to vlog. But talk a little bit about what Christmas means to me. Of course, when I was a kid, I loved Christmas. Every kid loves Christmas. It's neat to get up in the morning and come down the stairs well, it wasn't in the morning for me because my family, when growing up, we always had Christmas on Christmas Eve. All my brothers and sisters would come to my mom and dad's house and my uncle, or not my uncle, excuse me, my brother-in-law had an uncle that always did the Santa Claus thing, and he would, my sister would take my brother and I and my little sister out for a drive, and then while we were gone, Santa Claus came. And they always timed it to where we would walk in and Santa Claus was just finishing up, and it was so cool. But that was being a kid. And as I grew older and had kids on my own, I tried to do the same thing for them, because to me Christmas is not only the main reason for Christmas, but secondary. It's for the kids. It's to see a smile on a kid's face, and that brings me more joy than anything. But now that I'm older and my kids are grown, and I don't really have any small children. I've got a grandson that's 14 years old, but I don't consider him a kid anymore, because now it's not, surprises. I call him up and I say, hey Tyler, what do you want for Christmas? I don't try to surprise him anymore. He's 14 years old, and he's past the toy stage, and he basically got all the video games and all that stuff that he needs. So I just call him up and I say, what do you want Grandpa to give you? And Grandpa usually winds up giving him cash. He says cash is good, Grandpa. So calls me Paw still. But he's a good boy. So, but anyway, I'm like Suja. I try to do something for somebody at Christmas time that's less fortunate than I am. I've been blessed numerous times in my life. At least I have a roof over my head, and I have food on the table. And I'm not a rich man, but I have a few bucks in my pocket. I worked hard for everything that I have, and I try to give back a little, and by doing things for charities and giving toys to my church. Always has a Christmas tree, and from that Christmas tree you take a card and you buy a kid a gift. And so I've always done that, which I have it in there on the table. I have to take it, I'm going there tonight for a special program, and I'm going to drop it off, put it underneath the tree. But it's funny because Thanksgiving and Christmas, I volunteered before to work in the food, where they feed the needy, and I've got turned down the last 2 years because there's too many people volunteering, and it kind of breaks my heart. I could go down there and just pick up trash, but they say that, well, they've got so many people that volunteer that they get in the way. The volunteers get in the way, so I haven't got to do that yet, and I've always wanted to. I've always wanted to go down to the food bank and food kitchen and help out. And I told them that they sent me a paper. I had to fill out an application, believe it or not, to volunteer at a food kitchen. Which I don't know. Maybe they run background checks on you. I don't know. But anyway, I had to fill out an application, and I sent it in, and they never called me. So Um, when I worked in this, I was a bread man for 30 years and also worked at the IRS after I retired. But I was a bread man, just a working man all my life, and I I used to I used to donate brown and serve rolls to the kitchen, and this is the same kitchen that I volunteered for, and they know me. You know, I used to drive down there on Thanksgiving and Christmas and pull up in front of the place and open up my trunk and back seat, and the guy that run the place would come out. Excuse me. He'd come out and help me unload all these brown and serves. And so it's not that like he doesn't know me; he knows me. And still, my application hasn't been approved. So anyway, that's kind of funny. But you know, so my video today is a message to anyone who watches this. You know, if you're blessed and you have everything in life that you feel that you not necessarily need, or what you not necessarily want. I don't know how that saying goes. Sometimes you want what you don't need, you need what you don't want. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. I get confused at times. Must be the mad cow. That's a joke if you ever watched Boston Legal. But anyway, so my video today is asking you to, this Christmas season, if you possibly can, if you can see your way clear, you know, go volunteer somewhere in your neighborhood. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat. But go volunteer in your neighborhood somewhere. Do something nice for somebody. Go visit a homeless shelter. Take some blankets down if you have some extra blankets in your home. Homeless shelters can always use blankets. If you have some old winter coats in your closet that, you know, we all do have winter coats that, you know, don't fit us anymore or your children have outgrown, don't throw them away, and don't take them somewhere and put them in a consignment shop and you know, you put them in a consignment shop, you're going to make, you know, the coat may have cost you 70, 80 bucks or something like that. You're not going to get 70, 80 bucks for it. You're going to get $2 for it or something like that. So, you know, take that coat down to a shelter, a woman's shelter or something. Just do something with it. Give it to somebody that can use it. And you see, you know, if you're downtown or you're around your city and you see, they're all over every corner, you know, guys with cups and people asking for money. I realize a lot of them are you know, full of bull crap. They ask you for money and they say they haven't eaten in days. In reality, they want to go buy their next block of crack, you know, or whatever crack comes in. I don't even know, but you know, you can tell. You know, I live in a big city, and what few times I do go downtown, I don't go that often, but when I do, there's always panhandlers on the street. And I don't know, maybe I've been around a lot longer, and I can pretty much tell if the guy or the girl or the lady is serious or not, and I pretty much tell. So I just get a gut feeling, and a lot of times I pull out you know, if I got it, I pull out a $5 and I tell them to go get breakfast, or I'll tell them I'll take them and buy them breakfast if I think the person wants the money for drugs. I'll say, come on, I'll go with me. I'll buy you breakfast. Well, if they don't want to go with you, then they want the money for something else. So anyway, that's my video for today. Is just if you see your way clear, just try to be kind to somebody this Christmas and less fortunate than you, and you know, just if you can, make a kid. You know, there's kids all over this world that wake up on wake up on Christmas morning, and some of them not have a single item under a tree, if they even have a tree. So do something kind for somebody, and try to make their Christmas a little happier this year. And above all, my message is also to enjoy friends and family and this Christmas. And family is so important. And I basically don't have a family anymore. All mine's gone. I have a sister who lives in Chicago, and I have my little sister that lives not too far from me. But we don't get together for big family things anymore because there's no family left, and it's nice to remember those days when I did. So anyway, if you enjoy your family, that's it. Enjoy your family and your friends, and and if you can see yourself or see your way clear, just make somebody smile this Christmas. So that's my video for today. Have a good day, everybody.